Hello and welcome to the Lothman and Lothman Sports Brief. We're talking NBA playoffs to get started today. We're going to start off with the NBA West with the Warriors and the Blazers. What do you think about that series, Mark?
The Warriors are going to go for the. I think they're going to sweep because they were down 6 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. They're down 16 and then took the lead by 2.
Yeah, that's a good series. I think you're right. I think the Warriors are going to close that out in 4. On to the Spurs and Grizzlies.
Well, the Grizzlies they beat the Spurs in overtime to take game 3 and 4, and it came in the final seconds that the Grizzlies won. So I would say the Grizzlies are going to win that. I call for an upset.
Interesting prediction. Spurs getting knocked out in the first round. On to the Rockets and Thunder.
Well, right now they're playing in Oklahoma City in game 4, and right now it's 2-1, but so far, it was a blowout in the beginning, but the Rockets have caught up, so I think the Rockets are going to come back and win.
Okay, so Rockets in 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 or 6. Yeah.
All right, on to the 4 versus 5 seed, Jazz versus Clippers. What do you think about this series?
I think the Clippers are going to, even though if Blake Griffin's out.
Really? You think they're going to win even though Blake Griffin's out?
Yeah, Chris Paul, I think he can lead the team to the next round.
Okay.
But not much farther than that.
Wow, that's quite a prediction. I'm not sure. NBA East, Celtics, Bulls. What's going on there?
Well, Rondo for the Bulls, he got hurt and is out for the season. So even though the Celtics won Game 3 and they're playing Game 4 tonight, and the Celtics are probably gonna win in 5.
Okay. Celtics. Well, they're down 1-2, so it'd be 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you think they're going to win 6? I think so too. I think the Celtics are going to win the three more games, make it 4 straight, and win in 6. How about the Cavaliers and the Pacers?
The Cavaliers sadly swept the Pacers today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. LeBron James had a big series again.
Of course, yeah.
Raptors versus the Bucks.
Right now, the Raptors are leading the series 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Raptors are going to win that.
Think the Raptors are going to win?
Yeah,
okay.
Lowry's just going to do so good.
Okay. All right. Last series is the Wizards versus the Hawks.
I don't know. It could come down. It could be either team. It could come down in games. I think it's going to come down in 6 or 7. Probably
6 or 7 games? Yeah, that's a tough one to predict. I'm with you there. All right, on to a few games in the NHL playoffs.
The Blues and Wild. Wow, there's 2 overtime games. Both games were won by the Blues, and last night they closed out the series, and they won the series 4-1 by starting the series 3-0. But in the final game in St. Louis, it was the Wild that shut out the Blues.
Okay.
2-0.
All right. How about the Capitals and the Maple Leafs? What's going on in that series?
So there was 4 overtime games, and they played 5 games. So the Capitals are leading 3-2, and tonight they're playing, so they have a chance to close out the series. If not, they will play Game 7 tomorrow.
Okay. And what happened with the Oilers and the Sharks?
The Edmonton Oilers, they won last night, so they won 4-2. So they won the series 4-2.
Okay. And lastly, the Predators and the Blackhawks.
They swept them for the first time in Predators history. And while the first 2 games were in Chicago, the Blackhawks were shut out.
Wow. All right. So there you have it. Thanks for watching this week in the Lothman and Lothman Sports Brief.
See you next weekend.
See you next week.